holding your cardigan all up. Hey, welcome to Chinn Family Kitchen.
Hello.
Welcome to Brooklyn.
We decided to make a show. We haven't made a show in a long time because kids are back in school, didn't fit in our schedule.
It was so cute in early quarantine.
We weren't quite so desperate to appear normal or to keep from killing ourselves on Friday afternoon. But we thought we'd make a show. So here we are tonight. This has been the week that we couldn't even get around to making our meal kits.
Nope.
So we have 2 meal kits here from Marley and Spoon. Martha and Marley Spoon. If anybody knows the people at Martha and Marley Spoon and would like to put us in touch with them for possible sponsorship opportunities, we would be happy to be
for
paid.
The one show we made in months.
No, I'm saying we would be happy to do that. I would totally do this every week if they paid me. I would make a Marley and Spoon box and make it look delicious. No problem.
Say the name.
A Martha and Marley Spoon. There goes my opportunity. Okay, so we have 2 of these, each of which is a meal for 4, and we're just going to make both of them. We have some chicken flautas with guacamole, shredded romaine, and salsa. And we have some takeout-style chicken and broccoli lo mein. I realize this writing is all backwards, so I hope you can read backwards. And I think we're going to each make one of these.
Yes.
You will never guess who's going to make which one. Those of you who know us well, it will be not at all obvious. Okay, sorry. Cutting board.
Yes, the whole reason we're doing this is because it's going to be complete chaos, and then you can just enjoy watching 2 people struggle side by side in the kitchen, and it'll feel like a little bit of normality, maybe.
Anybody who used to watch our show, this is not surprising.
Well, it gets extra crazy with the kids.
That's true. It'll be, even though there are no children, we're going to be just as crazy.
Absolutely, we will not disappoint you. It'll be nice and high chaos.
Okay. I'm going to use the Chinese knife to make the lo mein, and Jen is going to use the chef's knife to make the flautas.
He half decided.
Well, you can have another knife if you want.
No,
Okay. Let's do some unboxing, shall we? So the way these things work, as anyone who does meal kits knows, here we have. Okay, so this one is the chicken flautas over there. This one is the lo mein.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Okay, you can open these up.
Very exciting.
Got a bad camera angle here. All right. I've got the lo mein noodles.
All right, I've got scallions that have. Okay, revive those.
We're pushing the end of our time.
It's also like we got them on Monday.
Okay, I've got some broccoli.
I got romaine.
More broccoli.
I've got. Is this cilantro? This will have to be on the side for everyone because I won't eat that. And
red onion.
Tastes like soap. All right.
Cashews. Walnuts.
You put more
cashews.
ingredients than I do. I'm missing things. I must be.
You're missing your well, like by tchotchkes you mean protein, yes.
Well, but there should be some tomatoey stuff too, because I'm missing.
There's probably a little jar of salsa.
This is what I'm saying.
It should be in the bottom drawer. I have some tamari soy sauce, some sesame oil. We'll see how long I can bear to stick to this recipe. The answer is going to be not all the way through. Some ginger. Sometimes I make these straight up, but when it comes to Chinese food, I often feel moved to get out the wok. More sesame oil, more tamari soy sauce. And Jen is going to reappear with some chicken, 2 kinds of chicken.
Yes, some pre-made guacamole, which for our house is hilarious. I don't even think we've had that in the last 10 years.
All right.
You've got chicken. I've got some very funny pre-cooked shredded chicken. It's also funny.
We have some chicken products.
They're never going to give us a sponsorship if we say it's so weird. Excuse me. They're not going to give us a sponsorship.
It's going to be delicious. No, to be honest, I've had this before. This is a really odd looking thing, but it has been pre-cooked and it is shredded and it's actually pretty good and it keeps pretty well. It's like lunch meat.
Okay, directions. So they give us, Wesley showed you these, they give you these handy things. Let's see. Trim your slightly length scallions.
I don't think it says that.
I may have editorialized. Okay, I've got garlic, cilantro leaves, which we'll put on the side because mommy thinks it tastes like soap. Tortillas and damp paper towel. Or you can toast them directly over the gas flame until lightly charred. Stack and wrap in foil as you go. That's exciting. What's your call? Should I do it the wrap in foil and like put them on the burner and do it that way?
No, because you're gonna bake them. So
No, those are their directions.
Oh yeah,
You're
I think
saying you can.
Oh, okay, sorry. What do they say?
Only just begun.
I see they toast them. Okay.
It says you could toast them or you can just microwave them.
Oh, no, then you should toast them.
Okay.
Yes, sorry. Sorry, I apologize.
Wow. We should record it every time.
Alright, never mind. Alright, I'm sorry. I was trying to be a social media pro and share this to my personal page while I'm doing this, but I'm not smart enough to remember how to do that. Okay. Meanwhile, prep ingredients. Bring a large pot of salted water to a boil. I have the oven on, by the way.
Thank you very much, Diane. I'm gonna be precise and do 1/4 of a cup just for fun. Yikes, scallions, that's all right.
I might have some more scallions in this.
I didn't see any, but
Should be back in there.
I feel bad. Nobody can see the cooking part.
I'll just get back. Yeah. You don't think they want to just watch us?
The top of my head and my glasses,
Well, you chop.
my young bubby look.
This is why we used to touch the camera angles so much. Yeah, I don't know if these aren't really any better. I have more scallions, but they're...
For context, I was complaining that when we would do it before, I would get kind of stressed out because we were moving the camera around, and I was trying to track like what we were cooking, and I would get a little stressed out, and so it didn't seem fun on a Friday night. And we were trying to figure out how to make it less.
I can make it lower, but I think that's why we used to go high and point down, because when you make it lower, then we can't get us in the shot. I don't know.
That's true.
All right, now we can see some cutting boards here. Maybe I will do what I should. You know what I should do? Probably.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Let's try this. How about if I move the camera back? Take advantage of the tripod. Everyone can see. There we go. How about that? What do you think?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of far away, but that's okay.
No, far away is fine.
Okay.
Everybody needs to be.
Because we definitely don't have four different camera tripods,
No,
phone
we don't have
tripods
that.
in this house.
We don't have that. We do have that.
That's not a thing anyone accumulated during quarantine.
I'm sorry, anyone? I had nothing to do with this.
I just meant we're not the only ones.
Oh, right. No, definitely not. Everybody's got weird equipment in their house now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is a 1/4 cup of scallion. Normally I would not measure it out, but I'm having a good time. Okay. Garlic.
Oh, it's so big. Hot.
Oh, it's not in the... Yeah. It's where it always is.
No, it's in the wrong drawer. It's supposed to be in the drawer above that, with the other pot lid. Not in the bottom drawer with the
So says
pasta
you.
rack and
So
the
says you. That's what...
sill patch. Oh,
I didn't do that. It's
I don't
there. I know.
I don't think you did that. That was not an accusation. Believe it or not.
Well, you all can weigh in on whether you think that was an accusation. I wish we could have some sort of like a voting, voting option.
instant poll. Oh,
like you could poll people.
I'm sure that's possible.
Was that an accusation about
If we had enough
about the
live,
pot lid or not?
if we had enough
And
live
it would
viewers,
pop up.
I'm sure we could do that.
Yes, I'm sure that's true.
Okay. I'm doing something. What am I doing? Okay. Alright, I'm going to take my broccoli here. Alright, I'm just going to be headless in all these shots because I want the cutting board in more than I want my hands.
Oh, am I not supposed to be? Is this the non-garlic?
That's
cutting board?
alright. Just washing done.
All right.
The other board broke.
When
Or
I
a short one cutting board.
When I was growing up, the cutting board that I'm using right now was our garlic cutting board, and so it's just caused us no end of confusion. Well, not Wesley. Wesley's not confused about which one it is, but I can't get it straight.
Why didn't I chop garlic for you though? Since how much garlic do you need?
Oh, a teaspoon.
A teaspoon. Okay.
Okay. So, now I have to do the tortilla thing.
How do you want your garlic? How do you want your garlic chopped?
Fine. Finely chopped, apparently.
Oh no, I'm chopping the garlic for the flautas with the Chinese knife. What's gonna happen? Fusion cuisine. Okay. Probably made this observation before, but I grew up cooking with a knife like this mostly, and I don't really do it very much anymore for some reason. But very comfortable. I highly recommend one if you need a new knife in your life. Okay.
Everyone needs a new knife in their life because everyone's cooking suddenly.
I don't know. Have people just gone to like cooking and are no longer cooking because it's been a year? Or is everyone still cooking? Like nobody's making sourdough anymore, right? I'm sure somebody's still making sourdough.
I'm sure that's true.
We are not.
Yeah.
We have not baked bread in.
Oh gosh, so long. We don't break bread anymore. I can't bear it. I can't bear it.
You can't bear baking bread anymore.
I can't. I don't know why. I just I can't.
Alright, I'm going to chop up the broccoli. This is for the, I don't know what I'm making, lo mein?
Very toast.
Takeout style lo mein, I think that's what it is. So, chop this up for some stir frying. Anybody's actually watching, do say hello to us in the comments. I don't know. We don't have children here to be. The children are downstairs with their grandparents.
Yes.
So we've not resorted to say letting them watch a movie on headphones while we cook. Although we would totally do that. Well, I would totally do that anyway. Been mostly enjoying these meal kits. We were on, we were doing Blue Apron for a while,
Yeah.
which were pretty fun, but not very child friendly in the end. Everything was kind of, too many things were spicy, and when you left out the spicy, it was
Not tasty.
just not yummy anymore. So these ones have been a little more kid friendly, and that's been nice.
Yeah. Wesley's preheating the oven. He's good like that.
I've really enjoyed about meal kits. Mostly what I've enjoyed as somebody who cooks a lot and can cook a lot of things fairly quickly. There's some ease, like the pre-prep and it is a little faster, but mostly I really enjoy being able to pick what I'm going to make in advance on an app and not have to make a shopping list and decide. And It's been great also for making things. Not that this is particularly an example, but making a lot of things we just wouldn't have thought to make because they're presented as a choice in an app.
Yeah.
Instead of having to go recipe hunting, and none of us have bandwidth to make extra decisions right now, still.
Nope.
Well, none of us in this house anymore. If anybody out there has bandwidth for making lots of extra decisions, let me know. I'd like to hire you.
I feel like we should have a beverage.
Oh, we should have a beverage. What do you want to have? Have a cider? Or do you
We're
want
taking beverage requests in the comments. What do you think we should drink right now?
Instant full.
Instant full.
We have some cider.
Any requests?
Or we could make a fancy cocktail. We have orange juice and apple
I
juice.
could, but I gotta keep
I know.
cooking.
Should I just open the cider?
Oh yeah, maybe that's a good idea. That's suitable.
Alright. 1 Angry Orchard hard cider because, just because.
Don't light the tortilla on fire while you're dancing.
Definitely don't like to put that tortilla on fire.
Very important direction that they didn't include in the box. All right. Preheat oven, heat a tablespoon of oil in a medium skillet over medium-high heat. Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
Cheers.
so
All right, now we're cooking.
all right.
All right, what am I still doing? Salt and water, peel and finely chopped ginger, finely chopped 1 tablespoon of garlic, half an onion thinly sliced with the root end, trim the stem ends, the broccoli, then cut crowns into 1/2 inch florets. Did I do one of these 1/2 inch florets? I'm not sure these are 1/2 inch florets. I think I may
Add
have
shredded
made
chicken,
a
3
little bit.
tablespoons of the scallions, season
my
with
God.
salt and pepper.
I'll call it good enough.
2 minutes, okay.
I'm gonna call that good enough.
Well, I'm gonna do this weird thing. I'm gonna cook this weird cooked chicken.
It's not that weird, I promise. Oh, I don't know how I feel about the ginger. I don't like that ginger. Luckily,
You should not be telling me that it's weird.
I mean, it is a bizarre product, but it is not weird tasting or undelicious. It is just a strange concept.
Yes. Okay.
Ah, there we go. That is the color ginger should be, not brown on the inside.
Oh wait, yeah, no. Oh hey.
But
These felt different. Just checking.
did you already cut one open?
I cut that one
Yeah.
open,
Oh,
but this one is a little.
I'll smell it. Maybe open it.
I can't. Wesley has to smell it because I still can't smell anything since last March. I can smell some things, but not reliably. No, I can't smell that at all.
Smells fine.
Okay, great. Super. That one.
Smells like lunch meat.
All right.
Pretty much what you get if you took like packaged chicken breast that you put on a sandwich and shredded it.
Yeah. That's about right.
Might even be how it's cooked. Who knows? I would love
It
to
is
know.
like a schmancy brand.
Schmancy
A
brand of
schmancy
pre-cooked
brand
shredded
of
chicken.
pre-cooked shredded chicken. Yep, that's what I said. You know.
Some shredded ginger.
Sometimes I don't put the scallion in because Theo is a picky little jerk sometimes, but
Doesn't like to eat green things. Because he's 4.
you know what? Sometimes I just need him to cool his jets a little bit and try something new.
Theo has not gotten any less willful from since last time you saw him on camera.
Nope.
He's gotten a tiny bit easier to negotiate with, as happens when kids go from being just 4 to being almost 5.
Oh, that's right. He turned 4 during the pandemic.
He did. I think we even made a birthday show. We made some cupcakes for him. And Guppy came to visit.
Right.
And he was very excited.
Well, that's right. They were still quarantining in Connecticut.
Yep. And we had
Thank goodness, since we all had COVID.
Yes. We did all have COVID. But that was a long time ago.
It was.
Jen still can't smell, as she noticed, as she observed.
I bet that smells good.
Hey, Joey.
I bet what?
We have a commenter.
In our sudden show that we.
Bored people on Facebook. That's our core demographic. All right, so I have this garlic here. If you're joining us late, we are making some Martha and Marley Spoon boxes. I am making some takeout style chicken and broccoli lo mein, while Jen is making some some chicken flautas because we didn't make
Watch
any of
yourself,
our meal
Pat.
preps this week.
So this is what it looks like. I am cooking the scallions with the strange shredded chicken, and it does look delicious, I will say.
It probably smells delicious
I
too,
might
but you
even,
can't tell.
as long as none of you tell Emmy, I'm going to actually use a little pepper. She will not notice. Just a little bit of pepper.
Emmy was always, yes.
Too spicy!
Too spicy! Too spicy!
Too spicy!
You know, conceivably, making fun of your children when they can't hear in a format that they can later watch. Emmy doesn't have a Facebook account yet, so she would have to
She
go
will
dig.
never have one. We'll scrub our feeds before she ages into it. Okay. Those of you with teenagers will laugh at us because I'm sure she will have figured out how to dig into all of our feeds in some way. Okay. Stir the chopped garlic, half the cilantro, and the salsa into the chicken. Oh. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep it on then. And where is the garlic? Did you chop for me?
There.
Oh, thank you. Garlic.
That's my garlic.
Well, I'm garlic and the salsa. I'm just putting it in here. I'm just gonna make the actual. Should we
I
say?
would taste it.
All right.
You
No, it's definitely gonna be spicier, but we'll want Theo to eat some of these. He won't eat it
Yeah.
because it's got
No, he will.
food in it.
No, but it's going to be inside a hard shell tortilla
With cheese on it?
So
Okay.
he will eat it. But I don't know if this salsa is actually. Yeah, so probably you want it.
But it'll be. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the salsa should go on. I think the salsa should go on top. You can make some with salsa if you want to keep track. That might be too much work though. It might be easier to just put the salsa on top. Up to you.
I feel like it would be. Some of them would be yummier with salsa, but I don't know.
Yeah, so just keep track which ones are which on the pan.
Hold on. Wait, where's another little one? Where's the other little one?
The same size or the little one? The little is
Oh, there it is.
Okay. Hopefully I'm gonna be ready to stir fry by the time Jen.
Oh,
got the
sorry.
burner for me. No, you're fine.
Wesley will tell you I'm a little bit of a slow cook. He's not going to tell you that because he wants to stay married, but I am a little bit.
And alive.
Also alive. Yeah, that's true. I would not kill you. I don't think I would kill you.
Technically, I guess.
Silence. Ringing silence.
Technically, I guess staying alive is a prerequisite for staying there.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right. That went dark in a hurry. Some nice COVID humor for you.
Yep. Okay. I have done this thing with the shredded chicken. There are now a couple of different options. We're gonna have to design it so that we know which one is which. All right. Yes. Salt and
Need
pepper.
a cookie
Coarsely
sheet? You ready
chop
for
or
that?
grate the cheddar. Isn't it already coarsely chopped? Isn't it? Or is this yours? No.
That's yours. There's no cheese in my little mix.
If necessary, it says. So maybe sometimes I need that. Yes, you're right.
You will be.
One tortilla, spoon some of the filling on one side, top with some of the cheese, roll tightly, blah blah blah. Put it on the sheet. Do I need a silbat?
No, you don't. You do not want one. In fact,
Oh,
does it say parchment?
nope.
Yeah, no, because you want them to crisp up on the bottom.
Doth not.
Flautas are supposed to be crispy.
Okay.
All right, this is where I depart slightly from the recipe. The recipe calls for sort of plain browned chicken breast to go on top of the noodles. But
I'll accept that.
I'm not going to do it.
What? Ooh, spicy. Yeah.
I'm not going to make plain browned chicken to go on top of the lo mein. I'm going to
Do something fancy to it because you're watching.
not that fancy. I'm just going to put a little soy sauce on it and cornstarch before I cook it because that is how I feel this chicken should be.
I feel like that would also be a fun poll. How many more ingredients than are called for do you think Wesley is going to add to this recipe? Starting at 2. What do you think, everybody?
I think 2 might actually be the answer. I think I'm going to use some cornstarch, and I think maybe a little cooking wine. Other than that, I don't think I'm going to actually use any ingredients that are not called for.
All right.
Will not be doing the dark and light soy sauce. We've been making a lot of food from walks of life. Guppy and I have, which is Shanghainese cuisine, which is not quite what I grew up cooking. They use a lot of combination of dark and light soy sauce with Shaoxing wine, and maybe we'll make one. We keep talking about doing a show while we do one of those. We've had a fun time with that, just Asian style, and I'm not using those ingredients. Partly because Jen, with her not all the way recovered sense of smell, does not think dark soy sauce tastes good right now.
I'm so sad about it, but it's really true. It just doesn't.
Alright, I'm going to wash some raw chicken off my board. If you take enough food safety classes, you'll find yourself spraying down your kitchen with bleach after you cook with raw chicken. But I have not taken that many food safety courses. I'll settle for washing it with soap. Going to grab a little, cornstarch. So I'm going to put a little cornstarch on this chicken, a little bit of cornstarch, some soy sauce.
I am putting chicken in the tortillas, and then I am kind of getting them into a little line.
Cooking wine. Maybe I should move the camera over so they can see what you're doing.
Maybe. It's very peaceful. This is a very peaceful process. And a little cheese.
It's kind of a cool process. Here. We'll just bring this over here.
Tucking it in.
Come over here for our little reverse angle shot.
This is where crafting and cooking come together. It's like making little pieces of something useful. Oh, they can look at the side of my arm a lot. Okay.
Here is my chicken with my cornstarch and soy sauce and Chinese cooking wine, Shaoxing wine, which is mostly made out of rice, although it has some wheat, which I guess makes it kind of alcoholic soy sauce.
Okay, I'm probably putting slightly too much, but I'm paranoid about running out of tortillas. See that? Just kind of smoosh them together. Not being very ceremonial about. Oops. There we go. Overcooked the chicken a tiny bit. That's fine.
Did you burn it?
No. I managed not to. Let's not get the spicy things in there. We'll never hear the end of it.
The long and dunking sound you hear is just me chopping onions with a very large knife on a very large cutting board.
Yes. Sounds like home to me.
These have been, it says they're getting sliced this way, so I'm just taking off the tip. They're sliced through the root end. I think this is what they meant. Oh, now I've got my laptop in the camera view. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Social media camera work foul. Oh, it's gonna be.
Oh no.
All right. Oh no is also the title of an excellent children's book.
Yes, it is. True. Oh no. Gosh, we haven't had that with the kids in ages. Maybe because they're not 3 anymore.
That is possible. We'll get one last crack at that at the time when Thea's ready to read it.
Oh, that might be true. Oh, right. It was a great early reading book. All right. How many of these do I have?
Okay.
1,
We'll
2,
get you back
3.
to Jen here
Sure
because
that
what
Theo
she's doing
has
is more
some.
interesting.
Huh?
All right.
Need a
Let's see where I can rearrange this. Can I move you over? Are you almost done?
Huh?
You have a bunch more to do, right?
Bunch is maybe overstating.
Maybe I can move you back over here. You done with the board? You just oil and bake now, right?
Huh?
You just oil and bake now.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Then.
Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm just
Okay.
trying to get a couple for the kiddos and mark them somehow, so I'm trying to concentrate. So that I remember which ones are for the grown-ups.
You don't find out by them biting into it. How could you do that to me?
Can you tell what our quarantine has been like?
I think everyone's quarantine has been like that.
I mean, true story, but.
Might be unnecessary, but I need to move you over here because little extra cheese.
Huh?
Little extra cheese.
Yes, for the children.
Great. Okay.
For the children.
Here. Let's see
where'd
how
you
it
move me?
goes.
I had a whole.
I know. I moved all these stuff. I need the burner. I need the burner. I gotta start cooking. I moved your whole setup. You got everything you need. Okay, let's see here if we can get an angle. All right, good enough. I better read some more directions here.
I'm putting in some Baby Bell into some of these the tortillas for the kids. Okay, so judge me if you feel you must. I will not regret it, honestly. All right, and one more for the kiddos.
I'm gonna need my strainer for my udon, so I'm gonna clear it out. And then I'm going to get in the way of the camera because I've put the camera right in front of the sink. Theoretically, I could capture all this from the other angle, but then you would see exactly how messy the rest of our house is.
Yep.
Believe it or not, this is the clean end of the house.
Yep. Wesley was saying just before the show started that, before he started cooking, that this is the 10 feet of the house that he consistently keeps clean. And that is true to my opinion. All right.
Since we last did a show, Jen has also started grad school. Also part of why we've not made time for a show.
Yes, also yes, that's been a little problematic. Digging around for more Baby Bell like you do.
There's also a block of cheddar there, yeah.
Ha! Ow. I'm doing fine. Everything's fine. Stop asking.
Okay. Udon is in a pot. Hey Google, set a timer for 6 minutes.
Wraps the cheddar.
I apologize to all you Google smart home users who might be watching.
Nobody wraps the cheddar anymore.
They should carry like trigger warnings for when you're about to tell when you're on camera about to tell your smart speaker to do something.
These are just not things I like to joke about.
Okay, trigger warning's not the right word.
This way. These are just not things that I'm prepared to joke about out in the public space.
Okay, it should carry a warning like they do for flashing lights.
Yes.
You're right. I should not use the word trigger warning. I was just complaining about trigger warning being overused, even for things that are going to upset people. So I do not mean to make fun of actual trigger warnings.
Thank you. All right. Yes, I licked my thumb, but you're all not eating with us, so I'll have to relearn how to cook for people who I'm not related to.
Yeah, it's gonna get cooked.
Sometime. That's gonna make everyone really confident about coming over.
All right, in a medium bowl, combine all of the tamari and sesame oil. Oh, 1/4 cup each of sugar and water. What?
Whoa!
What? There's sugar and water in this.
What do you think? Okay,
I don't know how I feel about that. All right, well.
Prepared baking sheet, seam side down. Bake the flautas, brush the tops with oil. Bake on an oven rack for 15 minutes. Have the romaine.
Where are my kitchen scissors?
Okay. They are over here.
Shall I cut open all 4 of these at the same time and
Watch-
hope they don't go
okay.
spraying all over the place?
Watch your tissue.
See how that goes. Oh, what do you know? That was a terrible idea. Just like you would have thought.
Was it a terrible idea?
Well, I mean, if you mean by sesame oil and soy sauce spraying all over the cutting board, then
Oh, yeah, a little bit. Where is the purple, like, oil spreader?
in the dish rack.
For those of you who are just joining us, oil spreader is a technical term.
Also known as a pastry brush.
Only for people in the know.
Okay. Packet of tamari and sesame oil have been put in. Okay, this was supposed to be, each of these recipes were supposed to be half an hour. So theoretically, 2 of us, we should have been able to do both these in half an hour, but that was never going to happen.
No, never. But we're not doing as badly as we could be.
That is our
And-
quarantine theme.
Yes, we're not doing as badly as we could be is a yes, absolutely. It's a whole mood.
Ooh. If I have a quarter cup of sugar.
It occurs to me that our children are going to be upset when they found out we did a show without them.
That might be true. I thought about telling them.
They would be lighting up those comments right now.
So I could tell them to come
No,
up.
no.
They could come up. Oh, wait, no, we're having such a nice
leave
peaceful
them
moment.
Be. No, leave the children be.
They're
I'm sure
happily
everyone would
watching
love to see
TV.
them, but,
Okay.
right.
Next time we'll get the kids back on camera. Probably.
All right, these are going in for 15 minutes.
All right. So
Can
those
I go
going
set another timer?
in the
right?
oven.
Can I set another timer?
Yeah.
Okay, Google, set the timer for 15 minutes.
Second timer for 15 minutes.
Excellent.
Starting
Google
now.
got that right with the second timer on the first try. We like that. Google, hey Google, how much is left on my first timer?
2 minutes and 6 seconds to go.
All right.
Great. Okay. So I'm going to. I have cooked chicken and then stir fry the vegetables. Okay. Then add the noodles and serve.
I'm cutting up the romaine. I'm also going to put a little bowl of cheese together for
Oh,
les
2
enfants,
tablespoons of vinegar
because
and some cashews.
they are
Okay.
more likely to eat if everything has cheese on it.
2 tablespoons of vinegar. I think I'm going to go ahead and use white vinegar. It is vaguely tempting to think about using. This is a kind of like Korean sauce. Sesame oil, vinegar, sugar, water. I don't know how I feel about it. Anyway, okay. So a little vinegar. I'm not measuring this, which is probably a
We
mistake.
should have gotten votes.
Votes for what?
Or how many ingredients you would change.
No, that's it. I didn't change it at all.
Just miss.
I didn't change it. This is what I called for. Okay, that seems about right.
I'm shredding cheese because, you know, the children will eat more. At least they'll have some calcium.
I'm gonna grab some garlic here. Very sloppy way. Throw that in the wok. Make sure I know where my wok spatula is before I do this. And then let's turn on the fan so we don't explore some fire alarms. Oil goes in the wok. Grab the chicken from over here. Hey Google, stop at the... Hey Google, how much is left in my timer? Hey Google, set a timer for 13 minutes. Hey Google,
I will kill him.
set a timer for 12 and a half minutes. We were really clever. I was trying to stop the thing from going beep, 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 beep. And it turned off the other timer.
Say stop.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. I'm going to try to drain these noodles without burning this chicken, which is totally a thing I can do. I don't know why it has gotten so gummy all of a sudden. Probably too much cornstarch is the answer. Let me drain these noodles that were in
The
the
grating
sink.
arm has gotten weak.
Okay. Only gonna go so well because chicken breast. A little soy sauce. Oh, I probably should have turned up the heat again. Not too bad. Just with a little water so the cornstarch is not all stuck. Conceivably, that was a little more cornstarch than I should have used, given that it's all supposed to go on top of noodles. Cover that just for 2 seconds. And then next I'm going to do the vegetables. Jen is over here still grating cheese. Great, 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 great. Great, great, great. It's
Trying
great.
not to grate my hand
It's great
also.
cheese. Always a good idea. Don't grate your hand.
It feels like the kids would sing a song about that. Don't grate your hand, just grate the cheese. Still like some preschool song about it. Anywho.
Although any nowadays would be more like, don't grate your hand, just grate the cheese. You have to persevere when you're grating. Emmy has somehow absorbed a very
A very specific
pop slash
aesthetic.
modern Broadway aesthetic about the songs she likes to make up. The word persevere did feature prominently in the last song I heard her making up.
Yes.
You just have to persevere, and I don't remember. I don't have any recollection about the rest of the song is about. I just remember that.
You have to do your best. It was like some kind of social emotional learning song from school, like amalgam from what she was doing at school. I lost my name.
How do you do it?
Uh-huh.
I didn't.
How dare you? You washed my knife.
Oh, I lost it. Okay, I did do it. I'll take it back. I did do it. It was me.
It was you. I was not in doubt. I was not confused. I wasn't like, gosh, how did the knife get washed and put in the dish rack? I knew. Fine. But I am crosswise, starting again, it's 100. Yeah. This is what they want, a little shredded lettuce. Shred the lettuce. Huh?
Goes under the flautas.
Shred the lettuce.
All right, now I come to the part of the recipe that's not going to work very well on the wok, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Shred the lettuce. Shred the lettuce.
All right. So you tell the kids they should come up and say hello.
What?
So you tell the kids they should come up and say hello.
No.
Fair enough.
Oh, they're coming up anyway, though.
Okay.
Oh,
Here come the children.
Here they come.
Here come the children.
Clumping up the stairs.
You have a surprise. We have a surprise for you. We're making a cooking show.
Really?
You want to come say hi?
Hey, whoa!
As predicted. Indignant.
Predicted iron.
Well, come make that face to the camera. They can't see you, Emmy. If you want to make faces, you might as well make faces. There it is. There it is. There's the camera. You have a big
You
surprise.
do? Will I like it? Is it a good surprise?
What are you missing?
Are you sure?
broccoli and some onions. Not sure about this at all.
I feel like you know you're a Gen Xer when anytime someone says broccoli and in your head you start singing chopping broccoli from SNL.
I'm not sure I knew that
That's what I
one.
think. Oh, really? Chopping broccoli.
There was a whole period of SNL that I just didn't watch very much. You have a big, big surprise?
What is it? Oh, wow. You're keeping a secret.
Okay. Oh, you know, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the surprise probably involved dessert.
Really?
Theo, come say hi.
What is it?
Come tell the cooking show. Come tell the cooking show. Say hi, Theo.
Hi.
Oh, there's a very exciting surprise coming, but we'll respect Grandma Donna's desire not to be on camera.
So we watched a
You
show.
Watch the show.
We
Okay.
watched something. It's not a show, but we watched something.
Emmy, come on camera. Come, Emmy, if you're going to tell us something, come on camera. So if you're going to talk to us, you got to come on
So
camera.
this
You got to be where they can see you.
So
Okay.
there's this thing that we watched, and after you hear this, you'll know what we watched. Well,
We were
Okay.
gonna make, we made both the Marley boxes, so we were show side by side cooking stuff and things just to be
No, it's okay.
1, 2, 3.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You kill my father. Prepare to die.
Gee, I wonder what they watched. Speaking of Gen Xers.
Yes.
You killed my father.
Prepare to die.
All right, the
So
directions
fun.
for this say
That's so fun.
to cook it till it's browned in spots, which it is, but these onions are definitely not done yet.
No. Oh, the flautas.
But they give time.
I don't think about it though.
Yeah, they're they need to crisp up. They're supposed to get crispy.
So what are the two recipes?
The two recipes are a takeout style chicken lo mein
Yeah.
and a crispy shredded chicken flautons.
Flautas?
Flautons. Flautons. Okay. Emmy, you gonna sing a song? You don't have to.
I made a mistake asking to watch Princess Bride.
Why? Because now Theo's gonna quote it forever. All right. So I don't even know what I was supposed to do here. I completely lost track of it. Cooks during the crisp, tender, and browned in spots 5 to 6 minutes. Oh, then add the chopped ginger and garlic. Oopsie. Should have added the chopped ginger and garlic before I put them on. That was smart.
And a sort of on a bed of lettuce, but there's actually a big salad instead.
Oh, okay, well, we're going to have some unbrowned garlic in here, but it'll be cooked. It'll be okay.
Everyone like this if you like this. And you're supposed to put every hand on. Me, Guppy.
Yeah, put your hand on there.
Alright, so we're almost done. I'm going to put the noodles in, and I'm going to mix this up.
Put your hand on.
And
3, 4, 5.
I think I was supposed to say that, but I think I was supposed to chop up those
Put your hand on top.
So let's do that quickly. As noted, the chaos level has gone up considerably now that the children are here. If you want to watch any actual cooking, you'll want to go back to the start of this. But this is probably more amusing than that was. I don't think anybody doesn't know what to expect when they tune into our cooking show.
I know one that is pretty good. Alright.
that while you do something else?
I'm done with my favorite.
I mean, what do you think? Does that wok okay? It needs to be stirred? The wok.
Yeah, but I'm not doing it.
You're not doing it? Okay.
Nope.
You want to do,
I'm not.
you want to do some camera work, Emmy?
Sure.
You don't have to.
What camera?
Okay, give this to Emmy. Here you go, Emmy. You can narrate if you want, Emmy. Let's drop it.
So Daddy's doing the wok, as you probably know.
That's pretty good. I think it is time to stir fry the vegetables, transfer the vegetables, noodles, chicken, and sauce to the reserve pot. Cook over high heat. Tossing until the veggies are well coated and sauce is mostly absorbed. Season to taste. Okay, and then sprinkle the cashews. So I think.
You want the cashews chopped?
No, I think they're. What do you think?
Have you do it.
Does
I'm
that
not
look
sure.
soft- Does it look soft enough for lo mein? That's really the question.
Yeah, I guess so.
Up to you. If you feel they need more chopping, go for it. Okay, that steam for 1 second because those onions are still a little tiny bit.
I'll be right back.
Okay,
Can you
so-
hold this? I'll be right back.
This is the most yummy thing I've ever seen.
Guppy's doing a little chopping. Meanwhile, I will stir fry with one hand while I hold the camera with the other, because that's totally a thing I would do.
Oh, did she abandon hers already?
She did, but it's okay. Don't really need it. Okay, I'm gonna call that good enough. Those onions are not raw, and this is still gonna cook for a couple of minutes. These noodles, however, are all stuck together.
I got it right.
So let's be sensible here and do that.
Hot.
Guppy has completely fireproof hands,
Okay, Google, stop.
and he has 2 hands. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready to do camera walk
We're
now.
going to add this sauce. Oh, okay. Back to handheld mode. There's Emmy.
I will.
So I've got my sauce
So,
here.
and then you're going on the wok. Not the wok, the whatever you're making in the wok. This is Theo, Mommy,
Because it's very hot.
and then Daddy again. Theo, this isn't self-portrait day. It's cooking show day.
Do not burn yourself, okay?
Okay, give this one more little stir here. I don't know. What do you think? Does that look like takeout style lo mein?
Works for me.
Not quite. Not yet. Cook that for 1 more second. It's definitely-
One person is live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people watch it later. Or not. You know we all make this
That
half for our own amusement. A couple people watched.
Can't we just, do this without the cooking show? How's it gonna amuse us anyway?
It was amusing, Mommy and Daddy. We were having fun.
We were having fun. We did it just to amuse ourselves.
And what's this?
You know we're...
Flautas, these are for you and Theo.
I love flautas! Ooh, cheese!
Have cheese on the inside also. So you and Theo can have very cheesy flautas, okay?
And this is how it sort of looks after you have the sauce and everything on it.
I think we're doing pretty well.
Then how come
We have just made food for 8 people. But there you have it.
there are only 6 people? So we'll have like 2 things of leftovers.
Yes, this is almost 2 meals worth of food for us.
What?
Amigo.
That is crazy. Crazy.
Okay. All right, let's...
Oh my goodness. You're so heavy.
crazy.
Okay. Dish this into a bowl.
So this is going into a bowl, glass I think, or is it plastic?
No, it is glass. Which means I'm going to be careful not to knock it off the counter where it would shatter at your feet. Nobody needs that.
Whoop, down. Whoop,
And I
down.
think we will serve the cashews on the side because I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that along with green things, cashews are probably on the list of things that your brother would not like in his noodles.
I mean,
Probably everything, including the chicken and broccoli, are things he would not like in his noodles. But
he likes noodles, but green stuff in his noodles,
Dance to die.
okay,
really, he won't
so
eat
there we
anything.
have it. It only took what?
This is what happens when we watch The Princess
I don't
Bride.
know. What's our
We get
length of our stream?
all of that.
Okay, so
All right.
so with that, I think that
It's dinner time.
we're gonna say goodbye. You want to say goodbye, kids?
Bye-bye.
Should we do another show sometime? Theo, don't look there.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
Theo, look here.
Oh, yeah.
Theo, look here. That's where they can see you. I know it's confusing. All right. All right. We will be back not in another 9 months, sometime before that, and hopefully we'll do another show.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we miss you all.
We do.
The time is coming when maybe we will be able to see some of you in person.
Really? Ooh.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
All right.
I really thought of that.